Good morning, besties. Today is Tuesday, June 16th, and it is actually 3 days after the market, I want to say. You guys, so this is Future Teresa coming to you guys live before the market clips because I totally forgot to do an introduction to that video, and yeah. So I completely forgot to do an intro to the video. I said I was gonna do the intro when I got to the venue, and then when I got to the venue, like, parking was a nightmare. It was hard for me to find parking, and once I actually did find parking, I was worried I was gonna be late, so I just had to go, and I totally forgot that I didn't do an intro until I was setting up. So here I am doing the intro. So for this event, it's actually a pop-up downtown Atlanta. It is at a location called Brewdog, and the event was from 3 to 8, and setup was at 2, and I believe I got there at 1:30. So as I was saying earlier, the parking was terrible. It wasn't a lot of parking, and the parking that you could find was very expensive, and they had like parking across the street that was a little less expensive, but it was like across the street, and if you're pulling your wagon back and forth across the street, could be dangerous. So if you were lucky enough to get like parking like where you didn't have to cross the street in the little parking space that they had, it was $26, which I literally lucked out because after going around about 2 or 3 times, when I went back into the parking lot, 2 people were leaving, and so I took the closest spot, but they would only let you do 4 hours parking or the full day parking, and I was going to be there for a lot longer than 4 hours, so I had to do the full day, which was $26. So yeah, you guys, this is the intro. I will see you guys after the clips that I have. Oh, I do want to let you guys know that I don't have a lot of clips for this week's vlog, and I'm going to talk to you guys about why that is after you guys see the clips that I do have. So I will see you guys in a sec. All up close and personal. So I've had my first sale today. I sold a t-shirt and a cup and a scrunchie, so that's a total of $50. So it's a great start, and I actually sold that before the event started, so hopefully we can continue like this. And yeah, I will check in later on and show you guys the setup later on. Right now it is 3:09. It just started, and my Shopify is updating right now. So there's a lot of people passing, so hopefully you guys can hear me, and hopefully I can get some good footage for you guys. So, all right, talk to you later. Been able to show you guys around or talk to you guys all day because they've been playing music. They just stopped playing the music about 20 minutes ago, right when I was putting up my camera, and so I thought I'd give you guys an update. It is 7:30 and I have met my sales goal, passed my sales goal, so yay! And I hope you guys can hear me. But I'm gonna talk to you guys more later. I did not get a lot of footage because it's been busy and it's been loud, but it's been good. So I'm going to talk to you guys later and let you know how it goes. Please forgive the fact that I did not get a lot of footage. It's been a day, but it's been a good day. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, besties, so that is the video or the clips that I have from last week's market or last week's pop-up vlog or pop-up shop, whatever you want to call it. It's not a lot of clips, and the reason I don't have like a lot of footage is actually a good thing, you guys. Like at that market, like I was extremely busy at that market, and that is a good thing. So I really did not have a lot of time to film or to talk to you guys because I think so the market started at 3 o'clock and I got my first like $50 sale at like $2.50 while I was still setting up. So not only was I still setting up, but I was also having to, you know, help this customer that was trying to purchase from me, and I had like 10 minutes to finish setting up. So it was like a lot going on. And then also my Shopify card reader, it was not working. So I spent the longest time trying to get that to work because the first person that purchased something from me, she asked me if I had tap, which I did have tap, but because I was still setting up, it wasn't set up yet. So once she left, I decided, okay, I'm gonna set that up, and then it was giving me a hard time to set it up. So that took like 30 minutes to get that together, and when that was done, then they decided to start playing music. So they weren't playing music in the beginning where I could talk to you guys, but once I finished setting up my Shopify, that's when they decided to start playing music. And I tried to get a lot of footage of the area, but you guys, I was so busy. Like whenever I tried to like leave my little table section, people kept coming. Like, so I had a neighbor, and you know, a booth neighbor, and she came over and she bought a cup for me. So I wanted to go back and support her, you know how, you know, vendors do. So I was over there trying to get a ring, but every time, so her rings are different sizes, so, and they're not adjustable, so I had to try them on. So I'm over there, but every time I'm over there trying them on or choosing a ring, somebody would be at my table and I'd have to go back. And then when I come back, there's a point when I asked her to hold the ring for me, like, please don't sell it, I promise you I'm gonna buy it, but let me just go help this customer. So it was really busy. And then when I think I gave you guys just a little bit of clips of the area and how it looked, you guys, but I don't know, I kind of got nervous. It's such like an open space. Whenever I took out my camera to film or to record, like all the vendors would stare at me, and I kind of got nervous, like I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I got nervous. Like I've filmed before. I feel like my first market, like I filmed like the area more, but this one, I don't know if it was because we're all so like close together, so me walking down like the alleyway filming, it made me nervous. So every time I would do take a video of the area, I kind of got really nervous. So I just did a little quick video and then I went back to my little area. So all of those reasons contributed to why last week's vlog was very, very, very short. So with that being said, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little recap. I did really well at this market. In my opinion, I did really well. You guys know most of the time my goal is to make like $200 at my markets. And I passed my goal for the first time. So I did really, really well at this market. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this was the first market that I was like going like this. I can't tell you what I sold. I cannot tell you what I sold because a lot of the customers, they did Cash App. Like I could actually maybe pull it up and guess, but a lot of the customers, they did Cash App and they bought multiple things together. And I cannot tell you exactly what I sold, but I could tell you like what sold the most. And the item that sold the most for me were my cups. I think I sold like half of the cups that I brought. Those are really, really popular. A lot of people love my cups. That was the like best seller at this event for me. And then the second item that sold a lot were my t-shirts. So you guys, I had to switch it up. So you guys know that I'm only doing one more market this season. So I have a ton of shirts left and I'm trying to get rid of these shirts. So what I did was I had like my rack with like my $25 tees, and then on my table I had like some other shirt tees that were $15, and you know, I used that as like a conversation starter. So when a lot of the customers, they would come up, they would look at my like $25 tees. You know, I see them looking at it. So what I did was, you know, $25 probably is a lot to a lot of people. So I just let them know that, hey, these are $25, but these are $15. So if they were on the fence about the $25, because if they came up, that means that they're interested in the shirts, even though the price does say $25. So if they came up, they're interested. But then when I tell them, okay, you're interested in the $25 tees, but we also have $15 t-shirts right here. Like, you guys, that sealed the deal. Like, they were like, oh, 15, I gotta get it then. Like, I gotta get it. So that really, really helped me sell my t-shirts. I sold quite a bit of t-shirts. I want to say I sold 5 or 6 t-shirts. And this is just me guessing. I want to say I sold about 8 or 9 cups. That's just me guessing. So I had a really, really good event. And I do remember I sold 2 scrunchies. I believe I sold 2 scrunchies and I sold a couple stickers. I think I sold like 5 stickers. So I sold quite a bit of stickers. And also what I did at this event, you guys, I gave like a free sticker away with every purchase. But you know, I did that on the fly. Like I just like giving like little gifts. You know how I do freebies with my orders. I just like giving little gifts. So I started that on the fly. Like when my first customer came up and you know, she purchased from me, she did like a $50 purchase. And so I was like, do you like stickers? Because I'm giving away a free sticker with every purchase. And she was like, oh. And then, you know, she went over there and she started looking and, you know, she picked out her free sticker. So after that, I just started doing it the whole day. And it was just like a little extra thing that the customers were just, they were just like, oh, I'm getting something extra, you know. And I even made it known to them that even if you don't like it, you could gift it, you know, gift it to someone, you know. So that was really good. So I like, y'all, I only have one more event, but what I'm thinking is if I were to do more events, I would like have a sign like free sticker with every purchase. And I would also, what I'm planning on doing for my next event is I might drop the price of my t-shirts to $15. I don't know yet. Or I might just do like the $25 and then the $15 ones. But what I am thinking of doing is making a different like sign for the $15 ones. So, cause like not everybody can afford a $25 tee. So maybe they'll see the $15 tee and decide, okay, you know, that's a good deal. So that's what I'm planning on doing for my next market. So the grand total at the end of this market, so the fee for this market was $55. And then, of course, you have that parking fee that I paid that I was not expecting of $26. So that meant the total fee was actually $81. And I ended up leaving the event making $239. So total profit was $150. And for me, that is amazing because that's strictly profit. Like my first event, I believe my first event was $35 and I made $55. So I only made $20 profit. My second one was $65. and I made 95, so again, a $30 profit. And of course, you guys know my last event, I was at a complete loss. So at this event, I made $240, and 158 of that was strictly profit. And keep that in mind, I did like lower the prices of some of my t-shirts. I told you some of them are $15. So again, the profit could have been more if the t-shirts were $25, but again, I might not have got the sales that I did had I just kept them at the $25, because a lot of the people, when they started looking at my tees, you know, and sometimes, you know, I could feel like they were maybe gonna walk away. I just, you know, pulled them in. I was like, these are 25, but these are 15. So I really think that helps. And you know, they came back, they were like, oh, you like, one of the customers was like, you gotta get it now, you gotta get it, $15. So that was really, really nice. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the profit that I made. For me, it was a great day. And one thing that I noticed at this event, like, it more so had like a lot of my people there. Like, one of the customers, she was on visiting on a missionary trip, and she was just like so amazed to find me there because she was, you know, on a missionary trip. So it was amazing. And a lot of the customers came up to me, and they were loving the items that I sold, they were loving the message that was on the items. This was my crowd. And I don't know how, because this was at a brewery. It was at a brewery called Brewdog, which is off the Atlanta Beltline. But this week, a lot of the people that came by were my crowd. And I want to say, like, I don't know that I don't want to say that this market was busy, because it wasn't busy, but it was busy for me. My neighbor to my right, she told me that this was pretty slow market for her. And, you know, she asked me how I was doing, and I was telling her, compared to my last market, I'm doing amazing. So I don't know what she's used to. I don't know if she's used to more sales, but she was saying that it's kind of slow. So I don't know. And there was a lady in front of me so the event ended at 8 o'clock, and she started packing up at 6 o'clock. So I don't know how it was for her, but to leave the event 2 hours early, unless she had like an emergency, it must have been, you know, kind of bad for her. And then also, when I was leaving to go to my car, another vendor, she stopped me and she asked me how I did, you know, what I sold. And we got to talking, and again, she said it was terrible for her. And yeah, so this event, it was like, according to what the other vendors who's done it before, according to them, it was a slow event. But for me, it was really great. And again, I don't know, maybe like on a regular like day, I would have made a ton more. But considering what I'm coming from making last week, $20, this was amazing for me. So yeah, you guys, that is my recap. I had a really, really good market, and you know, God literally will show up and show out at the right time, because you guys should know that after my last market, like, I was kind of feeling a little bit down, not too much, but a little bit down, because I was like, nobody wants to purchase my items. And it's kind of weird feeling, because maybe if I wasn't getting sales online, like, it really would have hit me a lot harder than, you know, it should have, because I kept thinking, what, are my items just not good? Does no one want faith-based items? But, you know, that thought was in the back of my mind. But I also do get sales online, so that kept me going. It was like, no, but when online your items sell, people love your items online. But the thought was in the back of my mind, you know, going to these markets and not getting sales. So this market was like really confirmation. Like, so many people came up and they love my items. They love the message. I just felt really good, and it was a good weekend for me. It was busy. My mom didn't come because, you know, I have a toddler, and she didn't know about him being out so late, so they stayed home. But it was a great weekend, but I could not leave my little booth. I wanted food. I didn't use the restroom, and I could not leave. They had like this ice cream spots to the right of me, and all the other vendors who had like help, they had their ice cream because like their spouse or their help, they got them food. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, but I just could not leave my booth area. So yeah, you guys, I'm super sorry I could not get you more footage. However, I'm really happy. The reason that I couldn't get you more footage is because I had a busy weekend. So I hope you guys can forgive me, and I really wish I could have gotten you guys footage because it was an amazing day. But we live and we learn. So again, if I have another market like that, hopefully I'll be able to get more footage for you guys, as I'm still getting the hang of this vlogging in public thing. But all right, besties, I don't know if this is gonna be a really short vlog, so I don't know if I'm going to have like a little studio session attached to this vlog. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna end it right here, but just in case I do end this video here and I don't see you guys later on in the vlog, you guys know the drill. Do not forget to hit the like button, like this video, comment something nice down below, and if you're not already subscribed, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos of me and studio vlogs and market vlogs and just the whole works. So I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.